Okay, garden fam, we're gonna do a garden tour. I'm going to run through all of this. It's a lot. Starting off in this corner where we have clematis, iris. Iris are not in bloom right now, but they just were, so we missed it. There are roses. There is lemon coral sedum that we replanted. You'll see that we did this kind of like disconfigured a little bit. Pathway. It wasn't supposed to be clean, it wasn't supposed to be pretty. We wanted something that looked a little bit different so things could grow in the middle. So that's what the lemon coral sedum is. You hear my dad in the kitchen. This is Sydney, by the way, if you're not sure who's talking. But there's that rose in the back. I don't know why it's blooming at the bottom first, but we're here. And then we think this is a yellow rose. We're gonna go this way so y'all can hear me a little bit better. These are also irises. This was completely filled up, all different colors. I'll keep showing those in the short. We have this gorgeous, like purple, got some orange in there. Then we have the peace rose coming in. It only had one bud so far, but it looks really good. So you're probably wondering why the net is still on these when the seedlings are growing. And while there's an archway. We have had issues with squirrels on this new raised garden bed that we planted, that we put together literally over the winter. Put it out here. Zinnias were doing great, but they were starting to come up. We were so excited. And then we noticed these giant holes in them. We have 3 baby squirrels. So they're probably more like young adults at this point, like preteens, and their mom in this big old tree to the right that I'll show you later because it's massive. Please tell me why they have been in, and we know it's, I know it's because we really haven't had any issues with squirrels for the most part, except for Mom's Barcella, which you'll see in a bit. But the Barcella is doing, the one that she planted last year, the year before, is doing really well, so we're excited about that. It's a tree peony. So this is the 3rd time I've had to plant something in here. So I did a custom zinnia mix, and when I say custom, I'm talking Northern Lights, I'm talking Senorita, I'm talking Early Bird, I'm talking Thumbelina, Envy, which is a green one. There's a lot going on in here, and so that's why it just says zinnia mix. It's a lot. And we know it's lupine, but lupin, if you get the reference, let us know in the comments. But that's the Russell blend. It's gonna go in the middle. I had the idea today while I was out here planting, and I was like, I'm putting lupin in the middle because it gets 3 to 4 feet tall, and I think it'll be pretty in the middle. And the hummingbirds and butterflies and everything else will love that. So that's directly in the middle where that empty spot is, where the squirrel's stuck again. And then I put trailing lobelia, the cascade of color on the edges, so we'll see if that takes off. It started to, and I think the squirrels messed it up again, or the birds ate it, one or the other. So there's that. We have iceberg. The iceberg has not bloomed yet. I think it's gonna bloom this next week. I'm thinking like this week, so excited for that. Boxwood, fairy roses, well, fairy rose, this is the Oh So Easy paprika. There is a weed growing in the middle of it. It is the field madder. My mom likes this one, so we don't really mess with it. We let it do what it does, and it had these little purple flowers on it, so we love that. Come over here. So to my right, and I skipped. I gotta go back because I skipped a part. So this is, I want to say it's called Summer Romance. There's 3, so there's 1 back here, 2, the 3rd one's the smallest. So this gigantic thing actually started to bloom second. This first one that's a little bit smaller bloomed. Our lamb's ear is doing really well. We've got daylilies under here, iris that have not bloomed yet, but hoping they're blooming this year because they're kind of tall. I'm coming back around because nobody's in the kitchen. Well, Dad's in the kitchen. He's just sitting there. I want to say, yes, this is rosemary. Then we have lavender in the front, marigold, and I want to say it's red metamorph. I think it's metamorphosis, maybe? Well, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Like a purple zinnia that I cannot remember. I want to say it's giant purple zinnia. Then we have cucumbers in the back. We have a Roma tomato that was extra in this. We might just give that one away, don't know yet. Then we have purple haze carrots that I picked up at Pike's. Well, we picked up. We went plant shopping, and we were only supposed to look And we weren't really supposed to go to Pikes, but you know what happens when gardeners get together and then go see plants, okay? That's what I'm gonna say, how I'm gonna say it. And then I did one of the extra beefsteak tomatoes in here. We're gonna see how that works this year. I've never done it before, but I looked it up online. It says it does well together. If y'all have had experience with it and they didn't do great together, just let us know. So then we have, this is raised garden bed. So if you're coming in from this gate and walking this way, this is how we basically named everything. So when we're talking about raised garden bed 1, this is what we're talking about. Circular raised bed 1, this is what we're talking about. So hopefully that helps. So we have 3 different types of tomatoes: Roma, beefsteak, and then cherry over here, sorry. Then we have basil. 3? Yes, 3 types, I had to think. So we have spicy globes are gonna be in the ends. Then coming like in together, we're gonna have dark opal, so nice deep dark like purple to black color. And then Viva la Dolce Vita blend is gonna be in the middle. All of these seeds are either from Fairy Moore's Botanical Interest. There's another one we always get and I can't remember what it is. It's okay. Then we're gonna have, I'm praying they come up, habanero peppers. Cayenne pepper is gonna go right here. It stops here because then there's the sweet peppers. So we have California Wonder. I don't see them. There were some and now I don't see them, so I'm concerned, so I'm gonna have to replant. And then we have some Paseo Bajillo, if I'm saying that correctly, peppers. You can see one is doing really well. So there's like 4 right here. I don't know if the squirrels have been in that too. We're not gonna think about it. We're just gonna go. We have some lavender. We have rosemary, another rosemary, lavender. It was basically supposed to be like rosemary and lavender row. We have an Eden rose climbing, by the way. So it's gonna go up this side of the archway. And then over here, my mom says, I wanna say it's Jackmanite, but I could be wrong. Clematis, I don't know if that is correct, but it is going on the other side. And as you can see, it has decided, because we never knew it got this like tall, to go, it's almost around the whole thing. So they'll pretty much meet and probably like integrate together eventually, which will be beautiful. I'm gonna get to the roses that are on my left because they smell good and they're gorgeous. So then we have raised garden bed 2. So we have purple haze carrots back here. We have onion, I want to say it's Spanish Utah. I'll have to look up the seed packet and actually put a plant tag there, but it's in the back. I don't know if it's going all the way through yet, so I might have to thin those out too. We have kaleidoscope carrots that are on the left. We have some scarlet Nantes carrots. I think there's like 2 that actually came up. The purple haze carrots we bought from Pikes, so that's why they're much bigger, but the other ones are seedlings. Then we have a mix of burpee bib, I don't think Brentwood, but could be, and basically lettuce, I want to say it's musclum, that comes with every like botanical interest like seed order that you do. They send you that packet too, so that is all in the front. We also have calendula and some little pockets. That's the thing I forgot. There's marigolds in that other bed. In raised garden bed 1, there is bolero and crackerjack marigolds that I planted. Are they coming up? I don't know. I might have to replant. So we have that. The surprise of the year has been this Joseph coat that was in a pot with the yellow rose that I showed you on the other end. Yeah, I did not know it was going to do this, neither did Mom. So I planted it deeply because where it was sitting at, like where it was growing at, I was like, it looks like it wants to grow there. And I see a tree that I need to get out of there, like a tree seed. And so I was like, but we've been watching it, and I really should have been taking progress pics like every week. When I tell you, it just took off, and we were like, what is going on? She's like, I think it likes to be planted deeply. So for anybody who has a Joseph coat and wants to move it because it's not doing well in the yard, you might want to put it in a pot, and you might just want to put it in a corner and see how it does. And it gets a lot of sun in this spot in the morning, so there's that. Now I know you're like, Sydney, there's a lot of pots on that wall. Yes there are. So we've got some lilies that we did not think would come back because it was a stick when we had it last year and it didn't do anything in a tiny pot, and then all of a sudden it just started growing, and we were like, what is that? And it's I don't know what kind of lily. We're gonna find out. We have this planter that my mom bought that was already put together. Calais, creeping Jenny. I want to say that's a begonia. I don't know if it's a wax begonia, could be. We have super tunia. I want to say this is bubblegum. I think this is bubblegum. Yes. Then we have Frog in a Blender. I'm not kidding. You see the tag. Caladium. Love it. We have a pink Gora. So figured out what this lavender is called. We got it from Black Hawk Garden Center in Charlotte. This is Platinum Blonde, and the Ajuga next to it is Chocolate Chip. Goodness, I'm trying to breathe, y'all. We've got a stained glass Calais with a, I want to say this is the black sweet potato vine, right? Para de, and I know I was supposed to roll that R, y'all don't have to forgive me. Para, there we go, de camotes, I want to say is how you say it. So this is going to be gorgeous. We have, my mom has a special name for these. I'm going to leave that alone. But her favorite type of Calais, we have them in these tiny pots from Dollar Tree. And they sit on the end. Look at that. Just ignore the side work being done for tornadoes. But it's really like their whole house is being done. It's beautiful, but just we're not in their business. Look at that. If it'll focus. Just look how cute it is. And we never see them by themselves, but Pikes have them. We've got, since I'm down here, hydrangea, hellebore, creeping phlox. I had to think. I was like, what is that? With a hosta. It's fine. It's fine. I know it's super close. It's fine. Then we have another hydrangea. That's the lace cap right here. Maui buttercups. Yes, Maui buttercups, hosta. I don't remember what the rest of these are. They're hostas, but I don't remember what kind. Because this one is slightly different, as you can tell by the leaves. It's like that one. And these are more like cupped. So these are similar. I think there's 5. There's like 4 to 5. I think this is just one huge one though. So it might be 3. It might be 3. We'll see. I have my burgundy glow ajuga. This pretty like one right here. It's kind of hard to see because the weeds are growing through it. But it's got a little bit more variegation on it. There's some liriope in here, of course. There's more hostas. There's another hydrangea, another hosta, leopard plant. Those are so funny when they like grow back because they have these fuzzy leaves, and we really thought it was dead for a minute, and then it came back and had the weirdest leaves, and we were like, what is going on? It's alive. It just looks weird. I want to say this is a guacamole. Yep, guacamole hosta. Rudbeckia. Through here, I'm gonna show y'all something. My mom's hawthorn is down here, but we're gonna move those, so we're not gonna look at that. So the New Dawn. So this has been here since my parents moved in this house. That was over 20 years ago, y'all. This thing is, so you see it down here. It's up here. I'm doing a garden tour, Mom. And that was Mom. This has been planted here forever. So this is the piece. There is another piece right here that we thought we were gonna move. Now we're just gonna leave it because it's blooming already. And we have this on, we want it to grow on this and take over, but we realized she tried to get rid of this years ago. She tried to get rid of it a few times. It said, absolutely not, I'm staying. So now it's also growing down here. Whatever. And then it's in a pot because there was a piece that broke off, and so now I'm gonna have a new Tom when I move. Not mad about it. So this is one of our favorite iris. It's like this deep purple color. Try to get to focus while I balance on this. It's really pretty under the bird bath with that giant rock in it. Yes, we want the little birds to be able to have a bath too. Here's another piece of the New Dawn that I originally had growing on, like in the ground. I had it pinned, and it was trying to, you know, grow babies, and I was like, no. So, but we have Mom got the obelisk, I think, today. We have 2, so this is gonna get this piece of the New Dawn is gonna get one, and it's gonna be open. And then this, which is, I think this is the Francis Myland, is gonna get one, because when it grows, when I say this, I am 6'1", okay, standing on the sidewalk. This thing is taller than me. This is a tall rose, and it's probably gonna get taller this year because we didn't cut it too much. Do you see the bee? I'm just gonna stop moving and hopefully not disturb it too much. Hi, bee. Just don't get me, please. Okay. I'm trying not to get attacked by the bee. Well, I'm trying not to, but he's in the shot. So there we go. Gorgeous rose, gorgeous, and it smells amazing. So because I'm trying not to disturb the bee, we moved some thunderhead season. So it was by the fairy roses, which I actually didn't stop and take a look at with y'all. So there are more fairy roses, excuse me, over here. Also, so the birds attached to the sedum last year that we had, so we ended up putting in pots. They came back. Then I planted it in the ground. So that is what's down here. So it's in like little pockets everywhere. The biggest piece, as you can see, is by the daylily. Don't ask me why that happened. I don't know why that decided to be the biggest piece. We're just here. We have some broccoli that bolted. We're trying to get seeds from it, so we're gonna let it bolt. It is what it is. That being said, I planted 2 more. So there's one, they were planted together, they actually came up together. So the ones in this spot took off, the ones here did not, but so I moved one. So now they'll be in this spot. Then we have, like I said, there's rosemary on this side, daylilies, there's lavender, sweet William, daylilies, ajuga, more lavender. Basically a little entryway to the creeping phlox. There's 2 different colors growing along those rocks, which we love. I'm telling y'all, there's a lot going on in this garden. It's a lot to keep up with. So there's actually milkweed. So this is the original color. Those sticks is you heard the bee, is I want to say it's like a red and orange, red and yellow. But I also planted showy milkweed. That is I want to say pink. It's like a pink and white color. So I'll put that back over because the squirrels had been acting up, as I told y'all, and as you saw, that I like am netting everything. So there's that. I might have to do a second video for the backyard, y'all. It's a lot. When I say a lot, a lot. So we have sweet peas. So this is a sweet pea growing here. So on the back end, so sweet peas, sunflowers, and I want to say it's the vanilla ice sunflower that's back here, I think. And this sweet pea is the mammoth blend, and it is like purple. I want to say it's purple and pink, but I might be wrong. So yeah, so we have that. The vanilla ice is like it sounds very like pale, like yellow and like white, like a cream color. So there's that. I think that's it. I don't think I planted anything else on this side. You see that I'm like hesitating because I'm trying to remember. We have a foxglove that we did not know about. So this, we just hadn't seen that color before. It's called Illumination Flame. I had to look down below because I couldn't remember. So we got that from Pikes. There's a better view of the fairy roses. The pot's over there. This is just a gorgeous, just let me, I'm trying not to back up into the bed that is behind me. So I'll show you in a second. Just nudon on this side, the dark irises that I was talking about that we love. This clematis, I'm gonna get a close-up of this because it's gorgeous. But we have this is the ham and eggs lantana that's under here that is indeed coming back. There we go. And then some salvia. I want to say that salvia was like $2.99 or something. It was a good price at Black Hawk Garden Center. We moved some of the lamb's ear. I moved some of the lamb's ear over here after I cut it off that big piece over there. That looks like I did nothing to it. I would just want y'all to know I cut all over that and I felt so bad and like hacked on it. And it came back like I didn't touch it at all. So there is that. There is Japanese maple over here. See one of the bad squirrels in the corner. More petunias. These are, Mom got some really pretty colors this year. Like, y'all see that? Let's just darken that for a second. Oh, the exposure. Okay. There now. Lilies. So I don't know if we posted the video last year, but when I say all of this back here, we dug up so that I want to say abelia. I could be wrong, but these bushes that are back here, there's 3. 1. Oh my gosh, there's 3, y'all. I promise there's 3. Okay, 2. I had to find it. 3. Don't know what that lily is. Have no idea. But all these lilies, thought we dug them up. All these daylilies back here, thought we dug them up. Those, when I say everything laughed in our faces, we thought we did. Yeah. So, and that's the Baptisia we got from Winghaven, excuse me, garden sale last spring, literally a year ago. And we thought, like, it was like a stick last year, and we were like, oh. And then this is what it's doing this year. We're like, oh, okay. And they get big, so it's gonna have to come out of that pot. So we're looking at this clematis. Like, look at that. Choosing a thumbnail is gonna be hard for this video, huh? So this is Ville de Lion. Gorgeous plant. We want it to fill in, so as you can see, it's here, but it's like spaced out here. And if you're noticing, yes, this thing already has seed heads. Those are seed heads. So I gotta do a lot of like picking seeds, harvesting seeds this year. So there's that. So let's keep walking because I have to turn around to show y'all the middle bed. It's a whole process, y'all. My little piece of the New Dawn down there in that pot. This is a white peony in the back. I do not remember what this white peony is actually called. I'm gonna have to look it up. And then this clematis that my mom just got is called Pink Fantasy. And I skipped some things, so I'm gonna keep going. Isn't it pretty? This is actually a new piece. The original one that bloomed is down here, and it shot up in like maybe a week or two. So that is the Pink Fantasy. The red bud that y'all have probably seen a million times is actually not doing well this year. It's only half, like you see the half that's growing and the half that's not. So we think we're gonna move it, possibly put it in the back, possibly get rid of it, not sure yet. To try to rehab, we're trying to figure out if mom wants to rehab it or not. I'm not gonna really go over there too much, but well, I heard a dog. Anyway, so I'm not gonna get too close because there's not much to see over here. But Liriope, it makes a little mustache on the tree. There was a tulip in here. We have a hydrangea in the back there. We have a hosta back there under that black thing. The oak leaf hydrangea, which hasn't bloomed. That's why I'm not really showing this too much because it hasn't bloomed yet. Fire Island hosta. You can barely see the tag, but it's there. And then I put a hosta on this side. It's not the same one, but maybe I should move. So we have another Fire Island that's down there that's not doing well. I might move it on this side so it's matching. So I might do that and move this green hosta somewhere else. We have another hosta that was over there with where the azalea is, but it was in front of the chimney, so I moved that. This hosta that I moved last year is doing really well because the monster that I will show you, that you can probably see from here, was taking it over, and I was like, I have to move it. So we had two hydrangeas here, both, I want to say lace caps, and they had a baby. One of them had a baby, so I took it off and planted it here last year, and it's doing well. We might get blooms on that this year. And then this oak leaf hydrangea is going to move to the back. We have a bunch of oak leaf hydrangea babies, so they're also going to move too. So I told y'all this is going to be a long video. We've got some Hakone grass that looks beautiful, it's doing well. A hosta, don't know the name of this one. I'm really gonna have to make a separate video for the backyard, that's crazy. Probably gonna wait until I actually do the backyard, so there's that. We have, our stuff is growing more back there. We have hellebore that my brother bought my mom last year. More Hakone grass. We've got some daylilies, of course the bird bath. We have more, the other hellebores. So these two, there might be 3 or 4, match the one that's in the corner up here. And then, excuse me, I did not even smack my lip like that. We've got this gigantic hosta. There was, I don't remember what plant we planted under here. I think it was violas last year. And when I say this whole thing took it over, I was like, oh. Don't know what hosta this is. We don't think it's Empress Woo. Don't know what it is though. It is massive. It's gorgeous. And then yes, it's a hydrangea right there. I don't know what's gonna happen there. The Brunnera, we cut off the flowers because it was already flowering. As you can see, it's got another one. And it seems to have gotten fluffier, so we're gonna keep doing that every time the flowers come out and see if it gets bigger. It is really beautiful this year. So it came back. We have another hydrangea. We have daylily. We have a mystery buddleia, not sure what it is, so that's butterfly bush. We actually have 2 butterfly bushes in front of the, like on the left-hand side of the clematis, and then on the right-hand side. The butterfly bush on this side is doing really well. The one over here is not. They're the same, they're Miss Molly's. I don't know what's going on either. We're gonna figure it out. Some things in the garden, same plant, but like are like, no, we might be like in the same family, but we want different things, is what it feels like. So catmint that we bought last year, that one is huge. That one's doing well too. That is the Black Knight, buddleia, I believe. My mom was showing me pictures and things that we need to label. This is Zephyrin Rose, I want to say. I'm like 90% sure that's what it is. And it is growing along this fence, and it's, when the light hits it, it's so pretty. Let us take a moment. Oh, just the star of the show. Star of the show, anyway. Peony. This is like, oh, like this is my Achilles heel right now. And then we had success, and this actually like took off last year. Like I think when she got it, and like it's been doing so well. You see that it has another bud, that's a very tall one. So Bartzella, and Bartzella's, fun fact, smell like cocoa. So for those who don't know what smells like cocoa in their garden, it's, if you have one of these, it's that. I will say the creeping phlox has a like vanilla scent. So all these little pockets of like phlox around here, that's what smells like. We figured, so I'm the scent person. I'm like the nerd that's like, what smells like that? And I have to figure it out. Like I'm so curious. I was like, what are you talking about? Because she doesn't buy things for that. She, you know, she buys them because she wants them. They're beautiful. She's thinking about the size. She's thinking about where she wants to put them, all that stuff. I'm over here like, it's pretty and it smells good. I do think about like size and companion plants now. Mostly companion plants, what I'm going to eat. I'm more of the veggie gardener. Mom's definitely more of the flowers. So I'm learning from her, and she's learning from me, basically. And we're learning together a bunch of stuff. And we'll probably talk more about like what we're doing with the veggies and everything this year. But I just wanted to give y'all a garden tour because it's been a minute since we've done one. And we were just talking about that. She's like, I looked at a 2021 video, and like, see, she's like, City, there was nothing. I was like, well, they had just like gotten rid of the garden. She's like, no, City, there was nothing. I wouldn't watch our videos either. So if you're liking this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Let us know. So this is, I want to say, this is the double scoop watermelon deluxe coneflower. Just got it from Pikes. We're not gonna talk about it. More creeping phlox. I forgot. She told me what this is. This is, thank goodness we have a tag. Blue Pacific Shore. Is that? Y'all help me. Oh gosh, I don't want to come out. Juniper. I want to say it's Shore. I don't think it's Shoe. I think it's Shore. Juniper, that's down there with the creeping phlox. This is, I don't think that's the Black Knight, but I could be wrong. That could be the Black Knight, and this could be something else. We'll figure it out. I don't know. Crepe myrtles are over here. The grape is on the other side, so I'm gonna show you real quick because there's not bees and stuff to fight with right now. Ooh, I have to try not to step on anything. So, nasturtiums, we got peach melbas and black velvet, I believe, in there. And then the grape, y'all, like we did exactly what a video told us to do when I cut it, and I got so scared that I like might have ruined it, and it's taking off. And I hooked in this like wire her and dad did, and it is doing so well. I parked the car there so that nobody takes it. Nobody takes our grapes. That's my biggest thing right now. So I don't make sure I didn't skip too much. I did skip some stuff over here. Give me 1 second, y'all. I told you, trying to do a tour in this part of the garden is so hard because there's so much. So here's a better shot of the peonies that the bees have been attacking. That's why the petals are missing. The bees have been like, you see that? That's the bees. That's absolutely the bees. But look how pretty that is. How am I supposed to pick a thumbnail? Ignore all the garden soil that I've purchased. So Japanese maple, this is more of a weeper in the front. We've got this gorgeous red color right here. I mean, beautiful. So, and then a hosta. There's hosta on this side. That's huge, and we're gonna have to move. It's like crowding the Japanese maple. And this hosta should be able to stay, but that one needs to move. I will say that. There is a Rex begonia. We're gonna see if it comes back. That was planted here. I mean, the little like woody parts are still there, so maybe. And then the yellow lantana is right here. It has not shown any signs of growth, but it took it a second. And yes, that's a lily. Y'all, when I say like the lilies that are popping up in this garden, the only ones that I planted are over here in this middle bed. So we're gonna try to do this middle bed some justice, and also go over everything. It's a lot. So we got some lamb's ear, more Supertunia, I think. This actually might not be Supertunia. This is, oh, it is. It is pink tiara Supertunia. I know you can't see that. There we go. And it's so cute. And we got this is the same fairy rose. Y'all, we have 4. And this thing is a monster. Do you see that? My good grief. And then yes, this daylily is, I want to say this is blackberries and cream. We got some irises that have not come up yet, but they're standing up. I planted these last year here, so hopefully they will do well. Hydrangea is budding. Queen Elizabeth rose, so there's 1, 2, 3. That's the rose that I skipped in the middle. My apologies. So there's 3 of these. We'll get a good shot of this one over here. Another hydrangea. There's also, so I know you probably like, that's one plant, and it is. The fun part is that it has, I don't know if you can tell, this one wood piece that's like away. No, that was all attached together when I was digging around it to move it so I could get to the lily spot. So this is Purple Prince and one other lily, and I cannot remember the name of it, but I planted them all here, so they're all starting to come up, which is perfect. It's going to be a nice, pretty, like, we have a lot of pinks over here, and so it's going to be a nice flush of, like, and you can see some purples, but I think it's a bit more vibrant. They might still lean into like reddish tones in some of it, so that should be a nice color wave. You can see the pathway has been redone and extended a little bit. So redid the pathway this year. We've done a lot, like I said. Peanut loves walking down this. Coda walks down it sometimes. We love walking down it. And if you look, ignore the weeds at the end, but there is alyssum growing. Now the squirrels have been over here and the birds have been over here, so I don't know how much alyssum's gonna grow, but you know, we're trying. We got some daylilies. Daylily, that's one daylily. That thing is huge. Daylilies, sedum, autumn sedum joy, autumn joy sedum, something. Sedum autumn joy. There we go. I was gonna get there. Patch of daylilies. Keep walking. There is salvia. It's like an unintentional salvia row, but if you look, there's one that's not like the other, and it's a flippin' peony. I don't remember that being there, but it's fine. I want to say this is, I'm gonna step in here because it's say agapanthus. Yes, this is agapanthus Ever Sapphire. It has not bloomed fully yet, but as you can see, it's starting to come out of their little pods, so that's good. Excited for that. We have Pink Panther Foxglove. It's given new growth. We've got lavender planted here. Lavender planted here for the entrance. Like I said, there's salvia all through here. On the other side, I'm gonna try to do it this way. It might be a little bit easier. We got a bunch of daylilies, okay, right? Then we have a bunch of cannas, just a patch of cannas back here. Weeding that was an adventure, y'all. Then we have some not burgundy glow, bronze beauty. There's a little tiny piece of a juga there. There is more of the burgundy glow under here. I just cut off the flowers. Well, I didn't cut off the flowers there because I like the variegation, but there's burgundy glow under here with, yes, a weed that we like. It's fine. I want to say this is Innocent Star. So we have like a patch of these Over to the left by the bird bath, the biggest bird bath, we have this one that came up. We also have white irises over here that we do not remember planting, so there's that. We have this part of the bed, which is full of Japanese maple. There's tulips that bloomed this year that were red and white. Potatoes, there are russets and red potatoes in there. And nasturtiums. You can't see the nasturtiums, but I promise that they're there. More creeping phlox. We've got some, I want to say, what is it called? Frost pink lavender. So it's like, it's gonna be really pretty. Planted some more strawberry, we'll see. Eden Climber, this one is mine. Because they sent her, so mom like reported a missing package and she really was mostly concerned about this. They sent her every single plant. Like, so she got double the plant. So she got 2 more oak leaf hydrangea. Technically she got another oak leaf hydrangea, another Eden Climber, and another, what was the other plant that she got? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking right now. But when I tell you I laughed so hard, I was like, Mom, and she said it was like 3, a knockout. So it was another knockout rose. I had to think about it. So that's what's over here, actually, that pink knockout. It's fine. We've got this purple and white iris. Since I'm over here, it's yellow iris, another peony. And the other knockout that she got is here. It's fine. This Japanese maple is doing really well. She just got this one this year. We've got ice plant on the other side next to these irises. I want to say this is Cooper's ice plant. It's closed up right now.